My name is Kian Wilfred, the director of Socratic School, and today I want to take you through the Socratic School. This school is coming at the right time when we are exiting the 844 system and we are entering the new CBC design, that is the competence-based curriculum, a program that is understood best by the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, that is KADOR, that has been doing mentorship, learner-centered, school-based mentorship for the last 15 years. And it is another CBC. So let's begin and see what the Socratic School is all about. And we talk about a 15-year research mentorship that was exhaustively done by the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, and now ushering in the new school. It is giving birth to a new school that is called the Socratic School. Before we talk about the Socratic School, I would wish to present to you very quickly about the KADOR, that is now the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, what it is. What is it? That is the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, that is KADOR, where we invest in the brains. This is the mother that gave birth to the Socratic School. So it's important for you to understand the history so that you can understand better about the Socratic School. So getting there, I just want you to check.
Welcome to the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, KADOR, a learner-centered mentor organization committed to journeying with academic institutions towards achieving a success culture. Career, talent, and academic excellence take center stage in KADOR programs. A school prepares future professionals. The school is the future of a nation. A good mentorship program should be learner-centered and teacher-directed. KADOR, investing in the brain.
Welcome to the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, KADOR, investing in the brain, a learner-centered mentor organization committed to journeying with academic institutions towards achieving a success culture. Career, talent, and academic excellence take center stage in KADOR programs.
KADOR, the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, ni shirika linaloongoza katika kutambua na kukuza talanta miongoni mwa wanafunzi. Pia ni shirika ambalo limeweka mbele utoaji ushauri na nasaha kwa wanafunzi ili kuboresha elimu. Kuwekeza katika shirika la KADOR ni kuwekeza akilini.
Well, that is it. That is just a brief overview of the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research. Main focus has always been the problem of finding out and the problem of focus. That is a 21st century problem. Finding out is the way young people today want to take shortcuts. They do not want to research, to do the work. They want a shortcut to finding out, to earning money, to getting a job, to passing an examination, finding out. Investing in helping learners read and master the content, focus, following one course until successful, the problem of concentration, the problem of focus, and that has been the challenge with the young people today. That has been so many, that is the success process that KADOR has been using for the last 15 years, from understanding who you are, personal and career inclination test, moving all the way to discovering learning styles, to discovering study methods, master of content, doing well in examination, achieving academic excellence, and the other side, of course, now you achieve, you realize a career dream and a happy future. That is the direction. Most importantly, KADOR and now the Socratic School will be focusing on these learning styles, study methods, master of content. This is very important. The foundation, PCAT, the foundation of academic excellence and the foundation of success in examination. That is what it is, KADOR, that is the Kenya Centers of Academicians and Diverse-Oriented Research, a program that has three pillars, that is career, talent, academic excellence. Those are some of the programs in member schools that have participated in for the last 15 years. These are some of the beneficiary schools. Congratulations, the member schools. So many. We congratulate those schools who have also benefited in the digital school learning program. That is the what now is defining the Socratic school. That is so many others there. We have those ones. We have those beneficiary schools. We have all those, so many of them who have benefited from Cador for all these years. Now, of course, the Socratic conferences now ushering in the Socratic school, as you can see here.
Cador Socratic Conference is an official academic presentation founded on Socratic method of study, treasured on Pareto principle rule, a finishing strong style befitting an examination class. Instituted by Socrates, founded by Cador, the Socratic Conference strongly believes that until what has been mastered is presented by word of mouth, no one should claim understanding. No wonder the Socratic maxim, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. Cador Socratic Conference is an official academic presentation founded on Socratic method of study, treasured on Pareto principle rule, a finishing strong style befitting an examination class. Instituted by Socrates, founded by Cador, the Socratic Conference strongly believes that until what has been mastered is presented by word of mouth, no one should claim understanding. No wonder the Socratic maxim, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. Socratic method and conference brides itself to be the leading and most efficient learner-centered approach in relation to master of content. R plus U plus P is equals to E will forever stand tall in the world of academia. Reading to master content, the whole content, and successfully presenting it in the examination room is the mission of Socratic Conference. The examination is a test that finds out whether you succeeded in moving information from the textbook to your head and from your head back to paper.
That is the Socratic Conference, and now ushering in the Socratic School. From the Socratic Conference to Socratic School. So many conferences in so many schools, great schools. And now it is giving birth to a school, a modern school that is called the Socratic School. Now let's understand the Socratic School. The Socratic School investing in the brain. The Socratic School comes at the right time where we are moving to the CBC. The Socratic School from the term Socratic method, from the Socratic methods of Cador, founded by Socrates himself, the father of logic, the man given the title the father of science, the man given the title the father of critical thinking. This is the great man. He's a patron of the Kenya Centers of Academicians, and the diverse-oriented research is the patron of the Socratic School, named after the great Socrates, the philosopher, and also named the school, also named after the great Socratic, Cador Socratic methods of study. That is it. 15 years of mentorship, 15 years in mentoring schools. We are coming up with a school. Our mission is enabling learning beyond limits, enabling learning beyond limits, because of the Socratic that opens the mind. The Socratic way of doing things that opens your mind, you will have a limitless desire for knowledge. Young people will have that limitless desire for knowledge. Learners who will question, learners who will philosophically question everything, learners who will forever remain in doubt because they want to learn more. Socrates himself, and of course his students, like for example, the other, like Aristotle, later on comes and said, they say, you can never claim knowledge. You can never claim to know anything until you present what you have understood by word of mouth. We are the followers of Socrates. We do believe in the same, because how possible can you prove understanding if you cannot present what you have understood? That is why examination is a test that finds out whether you succeeded in moving information from the textbook to your head and from your head back to paper. Examination is a test that finds out whether you succeeded in moving information from the textbook to your head and from your head back to paper. That is to say, presentation is key. You cannot claim understanding until you present. Until you present, maybe by writing in the exam. But to put it properly, in the CBC way, to put it properly in the Cador way, we say until you present by word of mouth, because we want you to speak and explain to us what you understand. Later on, you can do these things practically. We can see you doing them. Now, that is it. Enabling learning beyond limits. That is the Socratic School mission. And it is, of course, vision to pioneer a paradigm of education. You can call it a paradigm shift. A paradigm of education that empower learners to explore, to create, and to excel, becoming architects of their own destinies. Great thing. Really huge. That our vision, what is a vision? Vision is the picture of the future you want to see. That is the definition of vision. Vision is the picture of the future you want to see. And so the picture of the future we want to see is an education that empowers learners to explore and create. Exploration, creation, and excellence. That is exactly what the mind of the CBC wishes. And we would want to create young people who will become architects of their own destiny, that you take responsibility of your own future. You see the challenge we have with the young people today, they run away from responsibility. They run away, they want to find other ways to achieve excellence. Young people in high school, students in Form 4, would want to take a shortcut to do a national examination. That is why when they go out there, they will want to run. Some of them want to achieve becoming quick rich methods. So many young people graduate, thousands of students graduate from the universities, and 10 years down the line, they will still complain that there are no jobs. We have no jobs. We will want them to be job creators. We want them to attract the jobs. And that is why we are coming up with a school that is a model, that is going to show young people, that is going to take young people through a journey that they will become architects of their own future. Of course, the foundation of the Socratic School, we have the Cador, 15 years dedicated to research. A lot has been done here. That is why the school is coming handy. And 15 years of mentorship and 15 years in supporting schools. That is what it is. The Socratic School, we have the Socratic School. These are the stages and the schools. We have created 4 schools, 5 schools in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the primary level, where you have the ECD as an institution of itself, and graduating to the lower school, of course, that is up to grade 2, PP2, graduating to the lower school where we have the grade 1 to 3, graduating to the middle school where we are 4 to 6, who will graduate to the junior school from grade 7 to 9. That is our first level of school. And we'll have the second phase of our school, which will be somewhere here. We call it the senior school, where we will still specialize, show you the specialized areas, the areas of specialization in that particular school. Those are the schools, and at this point, this time, as I do this presentation, these schools are ready and having learners, enrolling learners in the various stages. Welcome parents, bring your children to the ECD, or that is of course the pre-primary, to the lower school, grade 1 to 3. We are admitting learners right now. 4 to 6, we are admitting learners in these classes, and the junior secondary school. So welcome. Now, that is the foundation. We can go to Socratic School from the renown. That is how the Socratic School was founded, from the renowned Socratic methods of study, which are very famous. These are the values of the Socratic School. We are talking about the values founded on the Socratic way of doing things: humility, critical thinking, humility, integrity, self-knowledge, excellence, respect, and confidence. Beautiful. These are some of the things which we will value in our school. we talk about now. These are the values. Of course, from the first one, critical thinking for self-reliance. We want learners who can rely, who can be confident, who can know, who can discover who they are, so that they become self-reliant. Now, what are some of the special programs in the Socratic School? We talk about the DSLP, Digital School Learning Program, which is huge here. If there is anything you will gain in this school, it is the ICT integration. It is the way we use modern technologies to benefit young people. We know that these are 21st century students. These are the 21st century clients. We want to maximize the knowledge, the skills that we've gathered for the last 15 years and put in this mind of this young person. Digital School Learning Program, a unique program that I doubt whether we'll find it anywhere else. Digital School Learning, DRP, Digital Resume Project. These are projects, each child that is joining the Cador School, the Socratic School, will be given a chance to record and deposit their talents, skills, inclinations to a depository space that we are calling it the DRP, where you will be able to have talents, skills, academic excellent programs, achievements, and everything else. All these things archived somewhere in a digital space, whereby in the future, when this young person, when they will be grown-ups, it is just a matter of a click. It is just sending a link, and the whole world will celebrate him. He will be a star. He will be famous. That is what we want for our children, and that is the future we want. We are now in a global village. We are not limited by space. We are not limited by geography. We are not limited by anything. We can do anything anywhere because of the opportunities of the digital age. Now that is it, Socratic School. There is a promise. The Socratic School promises parents to make learners. We pledge that within the first year of your child's enrollment in the Socratic School, we will devote our unwavering efforts to nurture them into confident and fluent English speakers. This commitment is grounded on the understanding that English is the cornerstone of academic excellence, as it is the language through which 99% of all subjects are taught and understood. This is creating confidence to speak, learners to speak without fear. Socratic School is the school of the modern time. Socratic School is the school of the 21st century. Welcome to our school.